Starting something new is honestly really hard. Like, no matter how much you think that you will prepare for it, like when the moment comes, there's always a feeling that you're not still 100%. And I think that's okay. And that's pretty much the basis for this video. To start things off in this new YouTube channel, I want to first introduce myself. So my name is Vishal Joseph, and I'm based out of Toronto, Canada. I moved to Canada actually about 4 years ago, and before that I was in India, and before that I was in the Middle East, in the UAE. So I've moved around quite a bit, and I guess this YouTube channel is something that's been in the making for quite some time, but I just never really executed on. And I just figured, okay, now is the time. I've been doing this creative content video stuff for the past 5 years now, and it still feels like day one. So I want to start off with why I decided to start this YouTube channel so that you have context for anything that you're viewing. So last year in 2024, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and it was not the easiest journey over the year. And so I've sort of changed the way in which I think about a lot of things, and I don't want to give too much time to ideas that I've had in my head. And so that's sort of the baseline for what this channel is. I wanted to be able to execute on things without having to overthink it. Actually, wait. So my last birthday, my friends gave me this card which says Executive Overthinker, and I think it's a really good representation of how I am as a creative. So I'm hoping that this new start is something that's going to have less friction and more execution. Okay, story time. So during the pandemic, I was based out of Kerala in India, and I was freelancing at that point in time, and there was no work pretty much, and everyone was just at home, quarantined. I started making these carousels on Instagram, and over the course of I think 6 months, I became part of this community of creators on Instagram who used to make carousel-based posts, which were images that had educational content for the most part. And back then, there were no reels. Video content was not like the must need to do sort of format. It was design. Like that was my world at that point in time. And one thing that I did was I used to go live on Instagram quite often. And so every time I went live on Instagram, I was interviewing someone on that Instagram live. And slowly what happened was I started speaking to a lot of people who I admired, people who were my peers and people who were trying things just like me. And I learned a lot from them, but I also built relationships that I still hold very closely even today. So creating content and showing up online is something that really changed my life. This journey that I've been on over the past couple of years of creating content and building my personal brand definitely did help. But on a side note, I absolutely hate the phrase personal brand and personal branding. I feel like there's just some ick to it, which we'll hopefully unpack in future videos. But I wanted to just give you a context of who I am, where I'm coming from, and what I do, why I want to build this YouTube channel, right? I wanted a place where I could share everything that I know and create art that inspires people even after my time. I know it might be a little selfish, but honestly, that's the reason why I'm doing this. I want to be able to leave behind nuggets of my experiences and my learnings and things that hopefully help others on their human experience of life. And that's sort of how I'm thinking about it right now. This is the emotional aspect of the journey. There's definitely the whole tactical side of things as to, okay, who's my target audience, what type of videos will I make. In fact, this format of just sitting and talking, I haven't done this in a very, very long time. This is my first time in years, I would say. I hope that this evolves into something where I figure things out along the way and make new friends along the way. If you are a new creator starting out, then I would love to connect with you, because honestly, this journey by itself is a lot, but doing it alone isn't as fun as doing it with other people who share that same vision and that same goal. So if you're like me and if this is day zero for you or if this is day one for you, leave a comment below and let me know. I think that would definitely make a difference for me. And yeah, let's see where this goes.